We are going to see the Nifty 50 index, and I was doing a random analysis of how the market is going to perform after a long time, and found out to my surprise that many indicators are leading to one particular point in Nifty. And so, starting with our generic resistance and support, we can see the support is at here, but which is also outdated. I would remove the magnet here, huh? And this is an outdated support line. Since it's outdated support line, I'll mark it in orange. And a new support started coming from here towards this direction. So this is a new support line. Maybe it is yet to develop fully and establish its area. And we can check for does this match to here? Somewhat matches. We can leave it there, and we can take the new heights wala thing, and we can see it is somewhat matches the wick. Actually, you should be touching the wicks. Still, you can cut the wick and stop it near the body of the candle. So I would do that, leading to somewhere in this direction. Already you can see what I'm telling about. Currently one resistance is indicating that it is at resistance number one, and number two, if you see, we'll go for our favorite EMA 200, strongest EMA ever, and it takes real bulls to cross it. And there we see it is not a big cross across the EMA 200, so it really needs more bull power to cross this line, and also indicating a short. And our third indicator would be RSI. See that the RSI has increased. It's good that the RSI has increased, but RSI divergence tells that when RSI is increasing, the price also should be increasing. If it is not, it's called RSI divergence, and this is clearly a sign of RSI bear divergence, which tells that this is gonna have a fall. So this is the third indicator which is telling that it's a fall further. I'll name it here. One being the resistance line on the top, second being EMA 200, third being RSI bear divergence. Let's see how many more we have. I could also see that in case if it is a short, it will be falling to the next nearest gap, which small zone. You cannot exactly tell it does the upper side of the gap or close, but definitely it will come back to say hi to the gaps. I'll put a parallel channel here, so there is a small scope for it to touch here and come back, and the reason is gap. Undoubtedly the fourth is gap. We know that the gap has to be covered, so it might take that path as well. So I'll just put it in up here. So this is a gap. Local resistance lines, yes, we can. I could see one from this peak to touching this peak. Technically I shouldn't be cutting this. It's a very low confidence wala resistance line, so I'll put this in a lighter color and lesser pixel and dashed line. Indicators which are telling that there is high chances of Nifty falling towards this direction and towards this line, specifically 17200 zone, which will have a small pullback and effect. One more important thing which everyone missed through it is it has, have you guessed it by now what I'm looking for? It is starting to form a type of Elliott here, so there are likely chances that it can come before it takes up the bigger play. So if this is an Elliott, fifth one possible Elliott, so these are the other reasons why it could come down and stretch as a rubber, and this is a very good buying zone. And this is your support in case if that buying zone doesn't work. It's like 1 to 2%, and upside is way more than that. So hope this helps. Let's see what happens in the coming months. Timeline cannot be predicted, but somewhere in the month of April we're expecting this pullback to happen, and be ready with your cash to dump in when the time is right. Thank you.